crossing a little hill.
I know. Wow. It's a walleye lake. Is it really?
Right up the wheel.
Hey guys, welcome to Pinetree Line. My name is Doug, and today we are in the Northern Ontario backcountry once again, and this time we're down a logging road. Mark and I came quite a ways down this road. Mark had scouted it last weekend actually and found this beautiful lake. Mark from Open Air Outdoors, and if you watch your channel you know who Mark is, and I'm lucky enough to know him and be able to hang out with him. And he always finds the cool spots, and I get the benefit from it, I guess you could say. We're car camping, we're truck tent camping, we're whatever you want to call it. We're doing what most people in Northern Ontario do when they go camping. We did bring the canoes. We got a nice lake here, and yeah, stick around. Yeah, it should give us plenty of room there.
Yeah. And that way I'm still a little bit further back from that fire pit. And we got a nice gravel area right there.
Things are looking good. It's just a beautiful site. It's a beautiful day up here in Northern Ontario. So it's really exciting to be here. It's a different kind of camping than we have been doing. So that's kind of neat to experience that. And it's very convenient. The one thing about car camping or truck tent camping is you get to bring as much stuff as you want, and it's readily accessible. There's no portaging, there's no hauling gear long distances or anything like that. So it's pretty fun to camp like this. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. So gonna get the canoe off the truck and get it down to the lake, and then start setting up the truck tent. It's been a couple years, so we'll see how well that goes.
A light breeze coming in.
It's nice.
It's not very noticeable, but the tarp is undeniable that we have a nice light breeze coming
No, I
in.
can feel it once in a while. It feels nice. Alright guys, I got the Backroads truck tent, specifically made for the size of my truck, which is a short bed. I think it's 5.7 feet long of a box, so it fits good in mine. I found it on Amazon, or actually I bought this at Canadian Tire. You can find them there on Amazon or wherever. It's a nice way to camp, something different, and yeah, it's been a while since I set it up, so hopefully this goes fairly well. And the good thing is, it has instructions inside that are sewn to the packaging, so to the bag here, so that's good. Kind of remember this.
Remember how it's done?
Yeah, I have a vague know. I've used it a few times. I use it quite a bit. Enough to figure it out. I've partially set up the truck tent, and if you have a look at it here, you can see that it's just lying inside the truck bed. So attached these points, 3 on this side and 3 over here. And the tricky part is here. These are elasticized, and underneath here you have straps going down from it. The tricky part is you have to kind of lift your tailgate partially up. The straps fall right in usually, and it actually did today. And you got to kind of grab them from underneath to buckle them so that they buckle on the tailgate, kind of like that. So you got 3 of those. So that's a little tricky. So what I've done is I got this flat bar, and it's a repurposed flat bar from something else. And I keep that in the bag because I push down on the one piece of the buckle and the elastic so I can get it through underneath. If you get one of these things, just be mindful, that's a little tricky around the tailgate. If there is one, or some, they're the most elusive creatures in the history of mankind.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Now, blacks go across. The gray goes for the door, I think, and the green for the top.
At least you get to use that tent once in a while.
Yeah, no, man, I'm stoked.
You like that thing?
Yeah,
Happy with it?
yeah. I like it because it's something different, right?
Yeah. And I'm all for that. I like doing something different.
Yeah.
I like trying different things.
That's why as soon as you mentioned this, I was like, yeah, man. I thought of using this right away. Like, it's not perfect. Like little,
Wow. Coming back. It's not perfect.
like the pole system's not the best because you have to.
This fiberglass frame.
You got to go through these sleeves, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
When you see fiberglass poles right away, you gotta be kind of leery a little bit there.
Yeah.
Right?
These days, yeah. There's so much better out there.
And that's sweltering hot inside this thing.
There we go. Almost a finished product. I haven't decided yet if I'm putting the fly on, the rain fly, but I may. But so far, this is what we're getting. Marc set up right here, by the way. And then we go on this side. Get a little bit wider view. Yeah, so that's a truck tent. Marc was commenting a few minutes ago how he was able to set up 2 tents because he set up the bug tent and his tent the time it took me to set this up. But in my own defense, I haven't set this up in a few years, number one. And number two, it is a little bit more tricky. It's a fiberglass pole system. It's got sleeves, so you're running stuff in the sleeves, and then the poles will come undone. Just got to be patient, take your time, don't force anything, push it easily, and it'll work.
I just thought, unless we're gonna cook right on the coals directly.
We have no choice.
You want to go that route? Either that or they go in the frying pan.
You can always pan fry them. Alright guys, so I'm in the truck tent. It's super hot. Marc just said it's going to be a scorcher, and no doubt. I'm not going to put a rain fly on tonight. It's just going to be too warm. No threat of rain anyways, and if it rains, I'll deal with it. I can always jump in the truck, worst case scenario. So I've opened up all the windows, so just going to have screen. A couple flies in here already, but that's the way she go. We're going to shut things up. I'll take my sleeping bag out later. For now, I just have the Thermarest sleeping pad and cot set up, and yeah, wow, sweating big time. Oh yeah, that was a good feeling to be out on the water. I'm gonna go with this guy. He's not overly big, but he's been good to me. So I'm gonna count on him again to work some wonders. All right. Get that out there. So fortunate to live in an area where we're so close to bodies of water and having access to these lakes. We're only about an hour from home, so that's pretty cool. And say what you will about logging and the use of natural resources, but hey, we need natural resources. We need wood for all kinds of things, and that hasn't changed. So having these logging roads put in by logging companies so that they can log back here has benefited outdoorsmen and outdoorswomen and anybody that enjoys the outdoors as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Don't be too critical. Well, nothing to report yet. Been in the water about maybe 30 minutes. Nothing crazy. Looking around, see if there's any campsites out here, which then lends the option to coming back and actually grabbing a campsite on the water, which increases your chances of getting a campsite, number one, and not having other people, you know, come and get your, or try to get your campsite or share your campsite, I guess would be a better way to put it. We already had some visitors while we were there, just checking out the site, which is common when it's easy access off of the logging road. There are going to be people that are going to do that. So at the same time we're fishing, we're also exploring, which is a lot of fun too, because it's a whole new area, right? So it's cool to see a different lake and check it out. But, you know, there's a lot of fishing left, a lot of day left. It's only 11:45. And we got a bite. Good. timing. Something here. Ah, damn.
You have a fish on?
Yeah.
Yes, you lost it.
What's that?
You lost it.
Well, that would be a good assumption.
Why would you do that?
I didn't do it. The fish did.
Well, that's a good sign if you had a fish on.
Yeah.
This is a nice looking campsite right here too.
Yeah.
That rock right there would be a fucking potential campsite. Okay, so you just got a fish, eh? What were you using?
Just a little crankbait. Blue.
Blue crankbait?
Yeah. All right. Much ado about nothing. However, I don't think I'm barbless with my hook, so I tried to set it best I could, but ultimately I think the fish outwitted me. Okay, we'll keep trying. All right, here we are. When I say we, I'm talking about this guy, Marc from Open Air Outdoors, of course, is with me.
And Lasci.
We got Lasci with us. Anyways, so we've just been chewing the fat, so to speak, and while we were doing that, we have some visitors. And show you their rig. And basically, this is Crown land, and this is a bigger campsite, so it's not surprising in one respect, because Marc had actually mentioned it. I guess what is surprising is they came in pretty late, so we thought we were kind of home free from having any guests with us, but either way, it's Crown land, so we're going to share the spot. The gentleman is here with his wife, and he came over and we had a chat. And he's setting up some bear bait. They do some bear hunting up here. They're from down south, southern Ontario. Super nice guy. Gives some history of the area. He's been coming up here for a while, so pretty cool. Good people. Good people camp on Crown land most of the time. So we lucked out in that case. So we're just kind of chilling, and we're going to start thinking about preparing supper soon. Have that, and then and decide whether or not to get back on the lake. It is pretty windy right now, so I'm not sure that that's going to happen. Fishing in canoes, so it's a little different. You're not going to get out there when it's too windy, but we'll see how the weather goes. It's 4 o'clock now, so there's still time. But it's a beautiful area. The breeze is nice and welcome, because Lord knows there's a lot of horse flies and deer flies here. It's crazy. So all right, so we got a bunch of wood processed here. Marc processed that wood and brought some wood from his property down south, southern Ontario, some hemlock. So we're burning that up, and then we went in the woods and got some of this stuff just to start the fire. All right, so what I did want to show you guys is the makeshift outhouse that's here, this location, and people are pretty smart, and there is right there. So you can see it's covered in like a camo tarp. And then if you open it up, there we go. What's neat about it is it's got a makeshift toilet paper dispenser. We have the Washroom itself, you could just throw a bag in there or whatever. It's got some pick coils, which you'd light up while you're in here in this pan, or light up this little candle. Pretty interesting. So yeah, it's almost pushing 5 o'clock, so we'll be getting supper going soon, and we're pretty excited about that. Gonna have some steak. Marc brought some steak, I brought breakfast for tomorrow, which is usually the case. No fish, we didn't catch any fish, but that's okay. We didn't plan on catching fish, we didn't count on it, so we can't be disappointed about it.
So we're sporting some 1.25 inch thick New York strip, and we're seasoning with Montreal steak. Can never go wrong with Montreal steak.
Alright guys, there it is. Supper. A little bit of wine in that cup. Once again, Marc has knocked it out of the park. I am so hungry, I will love this. It's a few minutes after 7, so you know what? It's a good time to eat. Morning. Not to you. To them. Alright, breakfast is served. Marc has done his thing once again. And the end result is spectacular. Some eggs, semi-scrambled, as he liked to call them. Some hash browns. Some breakfast sausages. Maple flavored. It's going to be delicious. Going to enjoy this.